how's everybody doing? Lately, with the GoPro Hero firmware 1.30, we're having issues with power consumption, and everybody's trying to figure out what the issue is. And the thing is, the GoPro Volta was being released, and that shows with firmware 1.40 that they wanted to up the voltage with the GP2 chip that stopped other things from working. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you what the alternative or the equivalent of the Volta is and how to get it to work. And what's better than the Volta? Let's show you right now. Equivalent to the GoPro Volta, if you want to get a Volta to work 100% with your camera, and that is what GoPro is doing here with the latest firmware. If you want to revert back to 1.20 to use these two products, you can do so. With firmware 1.30, what they have done is they use a power consumption to say, hey, we're going to make you use the GoPro battery or the GoPro Volta, nothing else. Well, as firmware 1.40 is now in the camera, you're going to have to use a proper power bank like the Anker 10,000 mAh. If you have something like this by Insignia, it's not going to work. Or a Blue Nook by Wasabi, or a Peer Gear gimbal by Inky Falcon, or the Inky Falcon Plus. Maybe Peer Gear could come out with the Inky Falcon Super Plus to compete with today's GoPro for long extended times. This would have been the equivalent to the Volta, but, you know, I call it the Bozo. So here we have the Inky Falcon, and I hit it 5 times. You can see the power bank is being used, reverse charging to the GoPro Hero 10 with the latest firmware. As we turn the camera on, you're going to see not enough power. So take this out of the picture and get rid of it. It's no longer going to work. How can I shut this down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should shut it off. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not going to worry about it. It's off. So here is a Insignia charger. Now I'm going to use a GoPro cable. And here's the official GoPro cable, as you can see. I plug in the camera. I plug in the Insignia. It goes in one particular way. The light is on. And we hit the on button. Not enough power. So get rid of that. Now let's do the same thing to the Blue Nook. Show you all the failures. The Blue Nook's got a 0.5 amp charge, and it's going on to the camera with not enough power. So there you go. You got 3 great items in your kit for a GoPro Hero 10 with the latest firmware that is rendered useless. Now here is the power bank. It is on, and we're going to turn the power bank on. And the power bank says not enough power. Okay, so we see all 3 things not working 100%, and that is without a battery. The main question is, can we use the media module and a correct power bank to the camera? And that is one of the questions that somebody has asked on Mr. Black's channel. Now the power bank is on. There's no battery in here. And we are going to turn this on. And it said not enough power. But before I had this thing 100% up and running with enough power. So I'm not sure what's happening here with GoPro. This is a 3.2 plus amp charger. This happened to work 2 seconds ago. And I basically now have a unit that no longer works. with GoPro. So if I want now to make this work 100% out in the field, I can do so. And here I am going to just simply take my GoPro, turn it on. I'm going to wait for the blink. I'm going to get some power in here. And I'm going to show you that I'm on firmware 1.40 right there. What I am going to do is I'm going to shut my camera off. I'm going to pull the battery. I'm going to place it into the actual unit. And I am trying to find where the plug is at, and I grabbed the wrong cable. And I am going to turn the camera on. I'm going to beat the light on. And here I am able to use my camera. So what gives GoPro? We have here is a wonderful product from GoPro, and it just basically stops us from using the product with anything. Now, could that been the trick by just grabbing the power source, plugging it in, and beating the red LED light on? No. But you're seeing that I did grab the power bank, and I did beat the red LED light on, and now I got no power. So you need to have a battery in, take the battery out, and then put it into the medium on, and it worked. So this is going to work 50-50%. And that's not what I want from a GoPro. So the only way to get this now to work, you're going to have to go buy that Volta or the Bonzo or the Bozo or whatever the name that is. Don't get fooled again by GoPro. It never know with the GoPro. On that note, I'm Fish. Have a great day.